guys, it's Grace and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. It is right down below and it is free. It really helps me a lot, so I would really appreciate it. But besides that, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my tips and what I do to stay productive in a day. I think this is really helpful, especially right now during quarantine where a lot of people are working from home and I'm doing online school. And I've honestly found it very hard to make every day very productive. I have had a lot of days where I've literally laid on my bed all day and watched Netflix. And that is just not great. I am someone who likes to be productive. I think most people like to be productive. And when I'm not productive, I get down on myself and I'm not in the best mental space. So I want to give you guys tips on how to be productive so we can all strive to be better together. So the first thing I do to stay productive is to wake up early. This usually means going to bed pretty early too, but it's worth it, honestly. I really love the mornings, and when I don't wake up early, I just don't feel my best and I feel like I'm not starting the day out on the best foot. So I would definitely try to wake up early. I like to wake up around 7:30, 8ish, in that time range, but everyone's different. Some people would like to wake up earlier and a lot of people like to sleep in, but if you wake up before 9, I feel like you're getting the most from your day and you are being the most productive. I just really love the mornings and I feel like I get the most out of my day when I wake up early. So that would be my first tip on being productive. Okay, so the next thing that I do to stay productive is I make a to-do list every single day. And you can do this the night before or the morning of. I usually like to make my lists the night before because I have my gears winding and right before I go to bed my head is like turning and I'm like thinking of all the stuff I gotta do. And in the morning I'm kind of groggy and I'm not the most awake and I often forget stuff that I was thinking of the night before. So I like to make my lists at night, but I know a lot of people make them in the morning and either way is good. But a list I have found keeps me accountable, and when I get to cross something off, it's just very fulfilling, and I just think making a to-do list is really helpful for staying productive. So going along with making a list every day, I have found that keeping an agenda is really helpful. Mine is from Urban Outfitters and I'm so sad because it's almost done. I've got like a month left to use it, but I have used this literally almost every single day for an entire year. It's especially helpful throughout the school year because I really have to write down my homework to keep track of everything that I need to do. But in the summer, I think it's also really helpful because we have all this time off and we don't know what to do with it. But if you keep an agenda and a day-to-day of what you're doing, what you can do, it's just really helpful, and I find that it keeps me the most productive. The next thing that you can do to stay productive is to actually get ready for the day. I have been absolutely terrible with this throughout quarantine. When I first got home from packing up my dorm and doing online school, I didn't get ready at all. I was kind of in a slump and kind of not depressed, but like really sad that school had ended short and that I had to move back, and I just didn't want to do anything, so I laid in bed for so many days. But eventually you get tired of it and I got fed up with it. It's basically best to just have a routine. So I like to work out in the mornings and then get ready for the day. But making sure that you wash your face every day, brush your teeth is really important. And then if you get into cute clothes that make you feel good about yourself, you are going to feel more productive and get more done. So getting ready for the day really helps. I definitely don't get this dressed up every single day, but it's good if you do because you'll be more productive. A lot of days I will wear like comfy clothes and like comfy chic clothes like sweatshirts and like cute shorts. I'll keep it pretty casual, but I got dressed up because I'm filming a video. Honestly, it made me feel a lot better today. So I'm gonna try to dress up more and you guys should too. The next tip that I have for staying productive is to try to stay off your phone. And this is especially hard during quarantine because we are trapped at home basically with not a lot to do, and it's very easy to gravitate towards our phones when we get bored. And I definitely do this. But if you are going to gravitate towards your phone and pick it up, the best thing for you to do is to follow productive people on social media. So whether that's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, if you find creators and people that are being productive and getting the most out of their day, then you're most likely going to feel motivated and push yourself to also be motivated and get a lot done. So whenever I see workout videos or productive videos, I just get really inspired to try to do more with my day. So if you can't stay off your phone, I would recommend trying to find people that you like who try to get the most out of their day. My next tip is a big one that I really need to listen to, and it is to limit how much TV you're watching. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have been binge watching TV like no other. I've gone through so many shows in the past month or two. It's insane, and I think I've been watching more TV than I ever have before, and that's especially because I have Netflix and I recently got Hulu. So I've just been binge watching like no other, and it's kind of insane how much TV I've watched. So I'm trying to limit myself to 1 or 2 episodes a day, just because I found that TV really takes up a large amount of my time, and I've been spending a lot of time watching TV. So I'm trying to limit myself to how much TV I watch, and if you guys have a problem with that, and I challenge you to also keep yourself to watching 1 or 2 episodes a day. My next tip is to work out. Again, this whole video is about how to stay productive, and productivity gets you motivated, and I know a lot of people are struggling to work out and get the motivation to work out. I'm one of those people, but I found that when I work out right away in the morning, if I just pull myself out of bed and put on some workout clothes and go outside and work out, I just do it instead of telling myself all throughout the day I will do it later. Right when I wake up, I try to work out, and I have found that that works best for me. But you can work out whatever time of day you want. If you work out and get your brain flowing, you're gonna be more productive, you're gonna want to do more, you're gonna feel better about yourself, you're gonna feel more motivated, and your day is just gonna turn out a lot better. Find a way to get yourself out of bed and to work out. I promise you, you will feel 10 times better about your day. My last way of staying productive is to do something for yourself. I have found that I am a very goal-oriented person, which is why I like to make to-do lists and I like to cross stuff out, because I feel like I've accomplished something. But if you do something for yourself, especially at the end of the day, you are gonna do more because you want to get to that point. So I usually try to make some kind of like fun drink for myself, whether it's like a Starbucks refresher or a matcha latte. I try to do something for myself either at the end of the day or in the middle of the day, so that I can tell myself, you need to work this much up until this point, and then you can have a treat. So you can do this with anything. You can do this with your TV episodes. You can do this with going on social media, eating a piece of cake. Honestly, it's up to you on what your goal is, on how you're going to treat yourself. You could do like a spa day at the end of the day. But I've just found that if I have a motivation, aka like Starbucks, I am more motivated to do stuff before I let myself get the drink. I have found that if I motivate myself enough to get enough work done, then I can treat myself and I just feel a lot better about myself. Now, I obviously like Starbucks and fun drinks, but you can do whatever you want. And I found that if I have a fun drink, I am also more motivated, because a lot of times like Starbucks refreshers have caffeine in them, and I just like the taste, so it motivates me to get even more work done. So it's kind of like a midday booster for myself, because I get tired in the middle of the day. But feel free to treat yourself however you would like. Okay guys, those are all the ways that I have found keep me the most productive throughout a day, especially in quarantine. And let me know if you use any of these tips or if any of these helped you. And don't forget to subscribe down below. It is free. Give me a like and comments. It always makes my day. I love seeing your guys' comments. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm a photographer and I love just doing fun shoots, and it's a good time. So I will have all my socials linked in the description box, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!